Excuse me. I'll catch up with you. I'm done talking to them.
Hi, babe. Time to come to work.
I don't want to get to work. I am working. I'm working on sitting down. Ah. Okay. Seriously, you expect me to get across this? Okay. This may not be a good idea. Oh, really? No, wait till I get across, okay?
Okay. Be careful.
If I fall, I'm going to make a fool of myself. Well, that's already done, so no problem, huh? These are treacherous times that we're going through right now, family. If you don't balance yourself properly, you could fall over. You don't want to fall over right now. Here goes. It scared me. I tell you what, sweetheart, from now on, no more props, no more horsing around. I just sit down and we get started, okay? Oh, look at
Okay.
beautiful waterfall. Okie dokie. Hi there, family. How are you? Good to be with you. It is the 10th. 10th. It is the 10th of July, 2025. I greet you in agape love. We are ktfoalways.com, which stands for Keep the Faith in Our Heavenly Father. Hawaiians, we are at East-West
Eastern Western Botanical Garden.
Botanical Garden, yeah. You know, the kind behind the college, the Catholic college? This place is awesome. Very few people know how to get here. The tourists don't know. This is a place that you come and you sit. Oh, the trade wind is just amazing.
I can't see the waterfall.
You cannot see the waterfall.
You got to scoot this way just a pinch. There it is. Okay.
You can see better.
Yep.
Okay. Let me take off my slippers. Kick back and relax. I want to thank Pastor Kendall for the Bible study that we just finished. I invite you to that any Thursday night. It's amazing. We get about 20 people on our Bible study today, and we'll get about 2,000 people listening to the Dinar. Okay. Before we do anything, because we're a Christian-based organization, we always go to God. We always go to His throne room. We always pray to Him. Join me. How about it all started in the Garden of Eden? I can just imagine how beautiful it was. But I find myself imagining how beautiful you are. I want to thank you, God, for the ability to see, the ability to hear that waterfall, the ability to smell, to touch. Some people don't have that ability. My grandson lost his hearing. He doesn't have that ability. I pray for people like my grandson. I pray for people that are hurting. I pray for those that are hurting in a physical manner and also in a financial manner. I pray to be forgiven of my sins, of my gluttony, of my arrogance, of my pride. Because it seems like every day I take these things out of my suitcase and I display them. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you sad. It just happens a lot. But by the blood of Jesus, I come to you asking for forgiveness. Would you please help me with what I have to do right now? There's a lot of people on. I want them to understand. I want them to be happy. Yesterday, Father, I had a man that said to me, "How dare you say that I don't belong in this investment? How dare you judge me?" I told the person, I said, "Let me ask you something. If you got in an airplane and you found out that the pilot is not a pilot, he's a cook, but he's going to fly you across the ocean, what do you think?" No. Okay. So it seems to me, Heavenly Father, that somebody that doesn't know what they're doing should not fly the airplane. That someone that doesn't know what they're doing with this investment, they shouldn't be in it. And I didn't mean to hurt anybody's feelings, but I thought it was good counsel. The questions they're asking are actually insulting and against the law. What do I do, God? What do I do? I continue to do what I do. Anyways, help me with this call. Let's get going, okay? It is in the name of your Son Jesus, by the Holy Spirit, that I pray to you. I love you. I talk to you. I walk with you. I sing with you. I don't argue with you. No. Let your will be done, as it is in heaven in me. Amen, amen, amen. Well, family, we're here to talk about the Iraqi dinar. We're here to maybe give you some updates on some other subjects, maybe tangible to the Iraqi dinar investment. Everything that I'm about to say to you is just strictly my opinion. Strictly my opinion. I love the green shirt that I'm wearing. It's green with black polka dots, right? Yeah, that's my opinion. Okay, I think I established that. Now let's move forward. And what I want to do is share with you Eddie's report, like I always do. Now let's go back to the beginning of today, and that would be, oh my. Okay, let's see what we can find today. Today, wow. Today, today, and that's it right there. So yeah, we got a lot to go over. Let's kick back, relax, and enjoy it, okay? And give God all honor and glory to the fact that we are capable of understanding. Yeah, we have wisdom, we have knowledge, and knowledge is powerful. Good morning, sir. Here, two. Can they see that? Two
Yep.
50 something or another. About 3 o'clock in the morning. Our first report. Sammy says that the new tariffs. Now, you know that these reports are going to update you. Many of you are asking, well, what happened to the committee meeting? What happened to the chalet? What happened to. Well, hopefully you're going to find out a little more today. Frank, Sammy says that the new tariffs, the ones that Trump put on us, well, we just found out that it's basically, it is a pressure move. What I tell you, family, didn't I tell you that Trump was putting pressure on the new exchange rate? And we just found out basically it's a pressure move to get us to do what we need to do, even though it's not on our oil exports. That was very, very creative of your president, Mr. Trump. He didn't put it on the oil exports. It will hurt us economically. So Sudani knows. what must be done. We see this as a pressure move. This is a pressure move to release the new exchange rate. Um, yes, Eddie, exactly what I told you yesterday. That's what you've come to the conclusion of from last night into today. Yeah. Now, Trump is only putting it, well, only, he's putting it on everything in your country. Everything. Dog food to lipstick, you name it, everything. Okay. The only thing he's not putting on is what? Oil. Why? Why, Eddie? KTFA family, why? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about it. Time's up. Well, for crying out loud, what's going to drive the new exchange rate? Where's the power for the new currency, the new exchange rate? So with all that in mind, my president Trump, you ever play chess? I like to play chess, but did you ever play Star Trek chess? Star Trek chess is not one board; it's four boards, and it's interdimensional. Yeah, what you do here can affect something up there. Oh, string theory? Yeah, quantum physics. Yeah, I suppose. And Donald Trump, in my opinion, is playing Star Trek four-dimensional chess right now. That was a brilliant move. How come he didn't do it with any other country, Mr. President? Because nobody else needs to pay us back with a new exchange rate, Mr. Frank. I know, sir. When I saw you do that, I thought, why didn't I think of that? So you always seem to have a Mr. Sir. You know this guy that's running for New York mayor? It was on Fox News. I forget who suggested this, but I thought it was brilliant. Sir, when you are done with the presidency, 2 terms, okay, all right, no worries. Run for mayor of New York. What you think, Tink?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good. That sounds great to me. Everybody stand up and applaud. That's a brilliant, genius move. What's that guy that's running for mayor? That communist guy?
Mandani or
Was
something.
it
Mandani.
Man Donkey or something? What's his name? Man or Donkey Head or whatever? Anyway, so yeah, this is a pressure move, no doubt, Eddie. No doubt. So I understand you guys are staying up now almost every time, every day, because I do one every day. Okay. Hi. I'm sorry it's so late for you all. I'll do my best to make this worth your while. Donald Trump put 30% on Sudani, okay? Sudani's going to run for re-election. What if Donald Trump put 60% on Sudani? What do you think? I think it's never going to get to that. I don't even think he's ever going to collect 30%. I'd like to say mark my words, but just, I don't think so. You need a month to collect it. I, I pray it doesn't even get a month. Yeah, this is good pressure, no doubt about it. Mr. Frank, the Iraqi, excuse me, the Iraqi Dinar News. This is an insight on monetary stability and budget schedules and decisions on oil and salaries to be met. Yeah, family, there's a beautiful article about this in Final Article thread. We highlighted it, it's there for you. They're talking about the stability of the monetary reform of Iraq. Family, what did we need in order to change the new exchange rate? Security and stability. They're talking about. Look at this is being published. It's actually a book. I'm not too sure, but I believe it's a fourth edition book with the same topic of the monetary reform of Iraq. They call it as Rassafrak, monetary reform, literacy, the education to the citizens. But this is a big book with a lot of information about what is it? The insights on the monetary stability and the budget schedules and the decisions on the might as well say on the HCL. Alrighty, the next thing we got Chalet's back on TV, and he's interviewing and he's talking about all of this that we just mentioned to you, Mr. Frank. It looks like Donald Trump lit a fire underneath our leaders. They're all moving and talking to us. Now, it turns out that Iraqi One Business Channel News is showing that we have a trade deficit with the United States of America. I don't think you have this information yet. They just told us that it's $5.7 billion a year. That's why we are having tariffs, the television is saying. Yes, we agree, but we also know it's for the pressure to release a new exchange rate. That's what tariffs are doing all around the world. The television says to even out trade fairly, and we also it has pressure and it also has pressure added to it too for us to get it done. Yes, Eddie. Yes, indeed. Is this backward, sweetheart? Oh,
Nope.
it's forward.
Yep.
How about if I show it to him like this?
Oh yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah,
perfect.
that's not right. That's wicked.
Hold it that way till somebody complains.
Okay, let's do it. You want to?
Let's see how long it takes.
Oh, Frank, did you know that your phone is upside down? How long did it take you to notice that? Next report, 6:30 in the morning. I'm tired. You know that sleep has to find me. The television is. It found me, Tink. I'm a bad boy. And this thing threw up on me because I'm a bad boy. Here we go. Hey, so yeah, this 5.7 billion a year is our trade deficit. No idea it's more than that. Anyways, continuing today, television is talking about a certain shopping center and restaurants, and he gives them to me and he shows them to me, and he says, so, so these shopping centers and these restaurants will also be included in the electronic payment system. Everything is going digital, Mr. Frank. I just don't see how they can steal our money anymore. They can't, Eddie. That's the whole point. That's why you got security civility. That's why that fourth edition book is coming out. It's that thick telling you about your monetary reform and what has happened to it. All it does, it's just missing. It's just missing talking about the exchange rate. Frank, now the next report. Television has an expert trade guy talking to us about how Iraq has quietly returned to the international trade world. What? Did you hear that? What? The television is saying you got some economic whatever expert bozo, and he's telling you that Iraq has quietly second set of books. You mean you can talk? Oh, okay. You mean you mean really? The television has an expert trade guy talking about how Iraq has quietly re-entered the international trade world. How? And I'm not. I mean, I know I'm Indian, Aztec Indian, but how? My Aztecs never said how. Huh? We said Kuchika. What? Kuchika. What's Gesundheit? No, it means how. In what language? Kuchipek. Oh, okay. I speak many languages, especially my own. Quietly re-entered the international. Well, you can enter the international world without a powerful exchange rate, but this trade guy says you've done it very quietly. You've re-entered the. Show me. Show me. Prove it to me. He doesn't have to. The arrest of FRANK is proving it to the Iraqi citizens. Isn't that right, Iraqi citizens? Hey, can y'all say "ora"? Say "oh." Say "oh." I say "rah, rah." Ready? "Ora." Can't you see all of them doing it? 9 o'clock in the morning. The next report. Well, it turns out that Trump's tariffs on Iraq are marginal and they have no political dimension. This is another interesting factor of your president. Chalet is on television and he's talking about President Trump and he's explaining to us everything that he's doing with them inside of Iraq. None of it seems negative, Mr. Frank. All of it seems to point him to one direction. Your president wants us to release a new exchange rate. Spokesman for the government says we are serious on solving Kurdistan salaries. And then we see next week the federal Supreme Court will hear two cases about Kurdistan salaries. No, no, I know what you're saying, Eddie. That's an article that came out today and said that there were two cases from the Supreme Court that was looking at it. Allow me to tell you this. There are three cases, and they've all been thrown out. And you know that because you told me. We'll talk about that in a minute, family. So, yeah, spokesman for, I mean, this is for real and this is serious. Okay. So I thought you guys were complaining. It reminds me of Trump again. How many lawsuits? How many times have they tried to sue Donald Trump for everything? You got ugly shoes. We're gonna sue you. What? It don't matter. What? So this is interesting. They brought two cases against the Kurd salary, and Sudani takes it to the federal Supreme Court, and you say that they're dealing with it. But you and I know what happened, Eddie, and we'll tell you in a minute, family. Anyways, it's time for me now to respond, and you know me, it's a lot. Here we go. Well, that's correct, Mr. Sammy. Yeah. Yesterday on my YouTube, I explained to our listening audience that Donald Trump is sending many letters to many countries about their exchange rate. The most recent successful one was with Vietnam. Wait, oh, shoot. I understand. So, so the tariffs is to strengthen your exchange rate and our relationship, or excuse me, and your relationship to the American dollar and to the. And enough, they are responding. All these countries. Again, like I showed you, even Vietnam is now. Tell them it's okay. Even Vietnam is now prepared to make a change with and work with Donald Trump, in my opinion, and the United States economy because China is still being too stubborn to even help Vietnam. Like I told you, gentlemen, Vietnam found themselves a new boyfriend. His name is Donald Trump. Now, you're correct, Mr. Sammy. Sudani knows very well that this is being done. This is being done to pressure the release of a new exchange rate because Trump, you see, Trump knows the pace of the Middle East. Trump knows the pace of the Middle East. He knows that it's slower than a snail with broken legs. So, my pre that's funny. So, my president very nicely, very calmly puts the pressure on Sudani. And in my opinion, if Sudani does not release the new exchange rate by the end of this month, which is a critical month because, so watch, should go up, it should go up to 60%. This will This will retard your economy. This will set back everything that you have done with your reforms, even your monetary, and it will affect your inflationary factor. Your GDP will be fractured. This is the last thing that Sudani wants. He has he has set up his reelection perfectly. But like I said, Trump knows the pace, the attitude of the Middle East. It is extremely slow. So he is kicking Sudani in the rear end to move it. That's the title of our UV Move it, Sudani. America wants to get paid, and Donald Trump says it's time to get paid. If not, Iraq will suffer greatly economically, let alone with their monetary reforms. And trust me, Sudani does not want this for the citizens of Iraq, but more so for his legacy. He made a promise, he's going to keep it, but he's also trying to make sure that he goes down in history of Iraq, in a favorable way. All human beings want to be recognized. Nobody wants to be thought of like Hitler. All right, sir. Then I say, here I am. I'm just saying that. I guess it was, it's just the thoughts in my head. So I tell him, I said, man, all human beings want their ego and their pride to be fed. And Sudani's no different. Now, they're talking to you about your currency monetary stability. Are you serious? This was really announced today? No way. Come on, you're teasing. The budget and the HCL? Wait a minute. These three subjects today? Yeah. Let me ask you again. They're talking about your currency monetary stability, the budget, and your HCL today? No. Well, then, well, then allow me to say, wow! Let me say it twice. Wow! Golly, talk about a trifecta, Eddie. Wow, because all three of these subjects are connected to one thing in order to make it work, the new exchange rate. You see how they do it, Eddie? They camouflage the new exchange rate in the Arasafrac education that they're giving you. Mr. Frank, television says that we are in a 48-hour window. Bingo, there it is, there it is, there it is. You see in here it tells me, sir, television says we are in a 48-hour window waiting for committee decision on the salaries. So today, what is today? Thursday. Friday, Thursday and Friday. So by Friday night, Saturday morning, this committee should be done with that decision. And this committee is answering to Sudani. So I don't see any problems with this. Also, so the government committee to be released in 48 hours in the salary for the Kurds. So, yeah, there it is. This time, I think this one's going to really stick. Let's hope so. To which I then say to you, gentlemen, they told you, what was it, 5.7 billion a year is your debt with America? Actually, that's not much money. You see, Trump wants to double that. He wants to quadruple that, and he will accomplish it, but with a new exchange rate on your behalf. Okay, now stop and think about that. 1310 is suffocating your financial potential in your country, let alone internationally. So Sudani knows this, but he has to keep his pace going as he answers to the cabinet, to parliament, as he defends himself from parliament. He's got a lot on his schedule, Eddie. Please keep working with him. But I do appreciate the fact that the United States, America, Donald Trump, is now pushing him. If I had anybody pushing Sudani, let it be Trump. Sudani would continue with that same. Yeah, if it wasn't for Trump, Sudani would continue with that same lazy attitude because he has no choice. He's surrounded by lazy people. They don't move. Now I don't want to you thinking that Frank is calling Iraqis lazy. Uh I'm not calling them as human beings lazy. I'm sure they'd pick up a finger to help somebody, but the process of their government, the way it functions, it's retarded. The parliament meeting is Saturday, and it will not have anything we want, like the oil and gas that will come out right after this agreement is reached, unless Sudani steps up and makes the final decision within these next 48 hours. And they're saying that this is his, it will be his, has that right. Wow, that got messed up. In other words, they're saying, basically they're trying to say, and the Constitution says that Sudani has that right. I agree. Oh, I agree. Your Constitution. That's another thing. If you're really a good student, you should have read the Constitution of Iraq by now, family. Do you know the Constitution of the United States of America? Apparently, Biden's doctor doesn't. You cannot plead the Fifth Amendment when you're being asked questions like that. No, no, no. That was illegal what that man did. And by the way, the Fifth Amendment is only drawn upon if you're guilty. It says I don't want to incriminate myself if I tell you the truth. Okay. Did he answer any question? No. An hour and 2 hours, not one question was answered? Well, yeah, the Fifth Amendment to all of them. Oh my gosh, these people are so ashamed of what they did in the last 4 years. Yeah. So am I. Eddie, I want you to check this out because the electronic payment system is what is protecting your new exchange rate. Now, I'm not going to show you what I showed him, but the elect, in my opinion, the electronic payment system is what is protecting your new exchange rate and the lower notes when they come out. I want you all to do this. Put DDD everywhere. DDD. That's going to be my new acronym.
Hmm.
Is that how you say? That's my new acronym. It stands for put DDD everywhere. It stands for uh, digitalization defends the dinar. Oh, by the way, it also stands for Donald defends the dinar. Yeah, he does. Frank, Kurdistan are now saying Baghdad demands are unacceptable. To which I told him, I said, don't even give me this garbage. I don't care what Kurd has to say. I don't care about these two and their three lawsuits. It's all going to be thrown out the window. The same thing with like Trump. Every lawsuit that's been thrown against him has been thrown out the window. Now, one thing that the far left is trying to accuse him of has stuck. Nothing. Kurds are saying Baghdad demands are unacceptable. So what? But it's just like them, Mr. Frank, always to cause issues. So the final results will actually be within 48 hours. Way to go, Eddie, from the federal Supreme Court. And if the Kurds don't get on board, watch for Sudani to make a move. And then also watch him go with it because it's time to roll now. And watch him go with it because it's time to roll now. You don't need to see the rest. Okay, so then I say to him, hey, yo, homie, bro, listen to me. In my opinion, gentlemen, and when I say that, get ready. It's long. Hey, in my opinion, gentlemen, you know this expert guy that you've got that's talking about trade um, on TV, Channel One. He's talking from the he's talking about from the meetings that have occurred, the ones that the committee was having. Why would he say? No, I need for you to really figure this out, gentlemen. Why would he say that the dinar is doing great internationally? Because, in my opinion, gentlemen, it's about to float internationally. Very interesting statement. But on all honesty, he should just keep his mouth shut. It cracks me up, guys, where he says the dinar has quietly entered the international market. Well, why don't you just shut up until it has officially come out and just keep it quiet, you knucklehead? Because everyone's excited. Continuing. Eddie, tell Chalet it doesn't take a genius. He doesn't have to explain everything to you Iraqi citizens. You all know that you just got slapped with 30%. You want 60%? Of course not. So give the world the new exchange rate and to the Iraqi citizens, doggone it. Now, the whole world knows what the tariffs are for to adjust, your exchange rate. That's why they are all in line. The whole world knows. Everybody knows what Donald Trump is doing. Donald Trump wants the Iraqi dinar to change the stupid exchange rate, in my opinion. The whole world knows what the tariffs are for, Eddie, to adjust your exchange rate. That's why they are all in a long line. Yesterday, three people from Africa were representing at the White House, and they got a sweet deal. Anybody that is willing to sit down and talk with Trump will get a sweet deal. Iraq will also get a sweet deal. So will Vietnam. Just raise the value of your currency, stupid, and stop talking. Oh, and stop taking advantage of the American dollar through your trade. Isn't it crazy about the salaries, gentlemen? That should have been done with by a long time ago. Guess what? It also waits for the new exchange rate. Yes, Mr. Frank. We are sending, and we he just sent this. We are well, okay. Never mind for that. So yeah, I agree. 48 hours for the Kurds. Let's hope so. Then he says to me, "Well, guess what? Today, today also, we just found out that the Supreme Court met under its new leader judge, and they immediately dismissed all three cases that the Kurds had brought against Sudani." To which I say, "Told you so." Iraq informing a legal team to help protect them as Iraq moves into a new era. What? Iraq forming a legal team to help protect them as Iraq moves into a new era. What? I respond, but I respond to the other things. Eddie, you know that it's that jerk in Kurdistan, okay? It's all those jerks that represent Iran. It's not Barzani that is causing this problem. You know the cockroaches that are doing this. But in my opinion, like you say, Sudani has the power to supersede Parliament through the Constitution, to sideswipe them. All of this delay is nothing to worry about. You see, he has a plan and he's following it. He has the authority to do this. So I believe that we are very close for him to pull the trigger with so much in proper position right now and so much pressure from Donald Trump. Then I say, oh my, wait a minute. Oh my, oh my. So the courts just threw out the three issues from Kurdistan? You see what I mean, gentlemen? Everything's going to be all right. We just got to deal with all the bickering and dickering, all the nonsense of the Middle East. That eventually reaches an agreement, but with Donald Trump now in the mix of this, I honestly feel that it's happening. I honestly feel, in my opinion, that because Donald Trump is in the mix of all of this, I feel it's happening. And then I say, wait a minute, wait a minute, hold the phone. Wait a minute. Did you just say that Iraq is forming a legal team to hold on? A legal team to protect themselves? And to which I say, hold on, hold, hold on, Hold on, let me get off the floor because I just can't stop laughing. Did you say they formed a legal team to protect forming a legal team? Hold on, let me get off the floor from laughing so hard. What the hell do they need a team to defend 1310 for? Good point, Mr. Frank. Also, by the way, sir, the International Chamber of Commerce announces the imminent formation of a legal team to protect. I'm sorry, I just think it's comical. They it is the International Chamber of Commerce announces the imminent formation of a legal team to protect Iraq's interests. Now, I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because they're telling you they got a new exchange rate. In fact, look what I say to him: laughing out loud, laughing out loud. Thank God they're not interested in 1310 anymore, gentlemen, right? Because what the heck would they be doing making a legal team to protect 1310 with? To which he said, "Yes, we know that, Mr. Frank, with all the cards have been given, all the accounts. They've been talking to us about the digitization. By the way, more cards are being passed out in certain areas here in Iraq. They will be given to all the popular mobilization forces." Good, 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 good. Now, concerning that's enough. I've been with you far longer than I should. I've been sharing more than I should. But that's okay. It's not like I get in trouble because I tell you it's in my opinion. Um, family, 152 trillion. There's a gentleman on my forum by the name of, oh, I hope it's a gentleman, it may be a lady, I apologize. Uh, B. Sechler? Beshler. I saw your post, I read every post. And it said that I calculated, Frank, the $38 billion of dinars that we have, in our foreign federal reserves. Yeah, that's interesting. I calculated $152 trillion. Well, I'm going to call you B if you don't mind. Well, B, you got to realize that that interview was with Trump and Laura Ingraham in 2020. That's 5 years ago. You got to realize that we brought down the Iraqi dinar value in 2003. That's 22 years ago. You had both of those factors, and I'm sorry, your calculations are wrong, in my opinion. Now, another person on my forum said, "Yeah, right. We're gonna get how much? A gazillion? When Trump when the U.S. Treasury exchanges the Iraqi dinar, we ain't exchanging no Iraqi dinars, you knucklehead. You're gonna exchange your dinars." I understand your question. I can see where maybe your mind can't comprehend the mathematics behind that. It's not like we're computers, right? And I gave you the numbers. It's in my opinion, it's well over 200 trillion. But and you say, well, but how are you going to move? How are you going to exchange that? You're not going to exchange it. It's a flip of a switch. I know, right? Isn't that great? You didn't think about that. But think about it, because quit complaining. Every little simple thing, golly, man. I had a guy complain yesterday. He says, "How dare you tell me I don't belong in this investment?" Dude, you don't. You're asking dumb questions. Well, how dare you think to say that I'm dumb? All right, let me change it. You're asking questions that are illegal. What are you talking about? You don't even know the question that you're asking, and it's illegal, do you? What do you mean? You're asking for a date and a rate. You're asking when it's going to happen. That's not what you do on a speculative investment. You don't belong in this. investment. If you don't even know the first basic step, yeah, you don't belong in this. The example I gave to him, I said, dude, if a guy was flying an airplane, or no, if somebody says, get in the plane with me and I'm going to fly you across the ocean, and you find out that he's a cook, he's not a pilot, you going to get in the plane? No. That's He shouldn't be on the plane. You shouldn't be in this investment if you ask illegal questions. It's that simple. If I hurt your feelings, I apologize. But somebody had to, because I love you. I want you to understand. Look at that. Tell him what it says. Tell the family what it says.
Mr. Frank, you are awesome. Love you and Jam.
I love you too. God bless you all. I needed that little shot of of energy, adrenaline. Yeah, guys, I'm making you think, ain't I? I mean, oh, that light bulb came on. Let's turn it off now. Because yeah, it's electronically, and I don't care if it's over 200 trillion. We give it to us, and we're going to do a lot of good things with it. Why you think the Democrats are so angry? And they're not going to talk about it because you don't think Democrats have dinars. It worked for them the first time from 1990 to 99 with Clinton, but it's not going to happen again. Bush thought he was going to have the opportunity to do it again, but nope, didn't work again. Sorry. Oh, Mr. Don. Hi, buddy. You've been with me for a long time. There are no dumb questions right now, only the ones that are illegal. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I wanted to talk about that that statement from Donald Trump one more time because I see the confusion, and I can respect the confusion. I can respect it. What's that guy's name that hung himself? Jeffrey Dahmer? No. The bad guy that just recently killed himself, and the Democrats are saying, "Oh, there's no list."
Epstein.
Oh, Epstein. That's right. Oh, there's no list. Democrats, you guys are some sick puppies. You know what Epstein did. You seriously want to see the proof? You want to see videos of little children being sodomized and treated, like slaves? And this is what you get thrills out of? You want all this proof, huh? You know very well the man was perverted and sick. You're lucky that Trump is protecting a lot of you. A lot of you. Our whole infrastructure would dissolve because of your stupidity. And the Republicans that were involved in it too. Everybody knows what happened over there. Everybody knows that the files were destroyed because the perversion, the sickness, it's just too gross. There are no files. And that's the end of it. If you don't like it, too bad. You really want to see children being abused like that? Oh, am I done, Tink? Almost. Here, there are some things here that I do believe I do want to share with them. Hey, family, for the gentleman that sent me this, I'm studying it, okay? This is Chase, and Chase is talking, and then all of a sudden, Chase sends an email, and they're talking about important information. This is about bonus accounts, okay, information, and they're talking about some numbers and so forth, and right there. So it's circled in red, and then all of a sudden, the next page does something that I don't know what it means. Thank you for sending this. I don't know what this means. And I don't think it is related to us, but it's interesting words. The qualifying new money. Then they show you the new money and the categories on it. Hold the qualifying money for at least 150,000. It's only eligible for the accounts for 90 days. This is interesting because it is from Chase, and I'm going to study it. I want to thank the individual that sent this to me. God bless you. Alrighty, what is the next thing I want to say to you? President's message conveys optimism about developing trade and investment relationships. This is Shay that's talking to the Iraqi citizens and confirming that on Thursday that Iraq's crude oil exports are exempt from U.S. customs. It was a brilliant move. Al Nusari, he came out and he said the central bank is leading the banking sector towards comprehensive and reforms and economic stimulations. Really? The central bank is leading Iraq's banking sector towards comprehensive reforms? A new exchange rate. Well, thank you very much. You have a good day too. By any chance, can you talk more about this? Oh, yeah, Frank. Post number 13 today in final article thread. Claire already put it in final article thread. So I don't know what the number is in there, but it is number 13 for today. Monetary policy in Iraq. What? Monetary policy stability has approached. What? Yeah. And also we have the digital transformation. Well, all three of those are fantastic. Yeah, especially for the monetary reform. The book Money, the book Monetary Policy in Iraq. That's the book that I was telling you about. Monetary policy in Iraq talks about monetary stability. What? And it talks about the methodology and the digital transformation from 23 to 25. Whoa. By Iraqi economic and banking advisors, somehow, whatever his name is. In the fifth chapter of this book, he addresses the causes of exchange rate fluctuations and recovery measures, emphasizing the relationship between the exchange rate and the financial and banking reform process, the relationship between the official and the parallel exchange rate. Oh my goodness! I can't wait to get my hands on this book. This is monetary reform. This is the rest of it. This is what we told you they were going to tell them. Here it is. So, yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. You know, today we had our Bible study. We had about 20 people to show up. We'll probably end up with about 2,000 people here. Okay. But there was something that I read in our Bible study today. I'd like to read it to you. It comes from Ecclesiastes chapter 1. It's verse 7. It says that all streams run to the sea, but the sea is not filled. All streams run to the sea, and yet the sea is not filled. What's it going to take to satisfy you about this investment? What other proofs is there that you need that this is actually happening? I pray for all of you every day of my life. I do my very best to be your friend, your teacher. What's it going to take to fill your ocean? I don't know. Hey, last and final thing so I can say goodbye because I think I'm with you way too long here. Let me see if I can even find it. Tell me, I told you that she would be there at the end. Yeah, she sure is. I also told you that they would find, or they would tell you, because they would tell you, finally. You hear that?
Birds?
That's a bullfrog. That's a frog.
No, I don't hear
Don't you
that.
think? Or it could be then one of the drums. Remember, I told you, family. I said when this happens, in my opinion, Hillary Clinton will stick her nose into what's going on. Yep, there she is. But I told you that they would tell you that there's life on Mars. This was so I don't know 20 something years ago. We're at the end. They are announcing that there is a massive, gigantic, hidden ocean that is underneath the surface of Mars, and it probably has a lot of life in it. So yeah, there it is, family. Exactly like I told you, and there is an ocean. There is a massive ocean underneath the surface of Mars. You see, I gave you this because 20 years ago they found a methane clouds the size of the United States of America in the northern parts of Mars. And what was interesting is that it was seasonal. Yeah, yeah. Mars has seasons like Earth. So when the winter time came, the methane cloud disappeared. What? But when the summertime came again, there was a methane cloud. Who's farting on Mars? Organic life. Well, guess what? What we found out that there's a massive ocean underneath Mars. That's why we're going to Mars. We can we can what's the word?
Colonize.
Colonize. We can colonize it now. We can take the hydrogen and the oxygen. Water is H2O. The thing about the H2 is that when it breaks off, it's a covalent bonding. It's one of the strongest bonds from the hydrogen and oxygen. And when it breaks off, well, the hydrogen stays satisfied H2. It has an equilibrium, no problem. Go on. All of Hawaii is surrounded by hydrogen. It's a blue glow. But the oxygen becomes a free radical and it's looking for something else to bond onto. You can make a lot. You can make a lot because we're carbon based units. All we do is add carbon to oxygen. That's what we excel. CO2. The stuff to rebuild Mars is under the surface. They can put oxygen in the atmosphere of Mars. Boom! The thought was it would take hundreds of years. This could be done inside of a year. Well, no. First, you'd have to set up all the factory, all the equipment, to convert. What am I doing? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time. I'm done. Tink. Anything else? Going once.
I don't think so.
Going once. Going twice. Um, we are KTFA. It stands for Keep the Faith Always in Our Heavenly Father. Family, there's a movie that came out today. It's called Superman. It's woke. Supposedly, this migrant comes out of a forbidden planet and he lands on a planet where they are so prejudiced. Unbelievable. But let me ask you this. What if Superman came to Earth without his superpowers? I'm asking you that question. What if Superman was sent to Earth without his superpowers? What's that say? I also got up to 3,000. No, that's not part. You see, now it's more that good. Anyways, what was I saying?
Superman.
What if Superman came to Earth without his superpowers? He wouldn't have a chance, would he?
He'd be an alien.
He'd be an alien. I like that, sweetheart. Well, he was an alien because he came from another planet to our planet. But you know something? That's exactly what Jesus Christ did. He hung up his superpowers as a God in heaven and he came to earth and he walked among us. He ate with us, he dwelt with us, he cried with us, he talked, he sang with us. He was with us without his superpowers. And they killed him. Not the second time around. I want to thank you kindly for being with us. Those of you that study the Iraqi Dinar, we are done. If you stick around for any of the Aloha, then I will gladly. Hold on a second. Let me see what this person is trying to tell me, if it's of any. What are you talking about?
Willis.
Huh?
Willis.
No, they're telling me that they did this at Chase, and look,
Yeah.
look what they're telling me. You might as well tell me you went to Pennsylvania because someone told you FRANK26 is exchanging in Pennsylvania. Everybody show up. So many people went there, and I know who did it, and I'm very, very disappointed in this individual. You could have killed some people just doing that. That was very dangerous. Anyways, let me put everything in my bag. Be careful who you study with, family. Oh, be very careful. Why don't you let me have that, sweetie? I'll carry this. What am I sitting on? Oh, oh, here we go. We are on unlevel ground, aren't we, babe?
Very much so.
I'm dizzy. I get dizzy standing on high carpet.
I'm gonna come over here.
Okay.
This is the waterfall that was behind Frank.
Isn't that beautiful? We are at East West Botanical Garden, and if you're not from Hawaii, you're not gonna find this place. Very difficult. These are beautiful. Come down here, sweetie. I think you can, or you want me to take the camera and I'll go down there and I'll show them. Okay, I'll hold on to you. Okay. We're walking down a slope, family, about a good for 30, 40-degree angle here. There's a koi's. Koi's are everywhere.
Oh, look at that's pretty.
Isn't that something? Look at the lichen and all the look.
The
That
moss.
is a miniature ecosystem right there. You see that rock over there, babe? You see that one right there? Let me zoom in on it so they can see it. Look at that. It's like a little, if I was a miniature person, I could live there. It's got everything I need to live. Water, grow my food, eat my bugs. Ah. Hey, what, sweetie? What I'd like to do is I want to take them to the river. It is a powerful river. Let's go up that way.
These you can make big umbrellas.
Is this poi?
No,
Uh,
elephant ear.
are you sure, babe?
Elephant ear.
Look at the bottom. You're right. Elephant ear. Sorry. My bad. Let's see. You know what, Mia? Well, this is the only place you can kind of see the river there. Wow, look at that philodendria. The way it grew on the tree like that. Isn't that amazing? Look at the vines coming down. Alrighty. Let's see if we can trek. Oh, this is a pagoda. Pagoda. Oh, fan bamboo. Wow. Look at this. It's almost like paper. See that? See that? You can make material out of this. This is amazing. Careful I don't hit you. Come, sweetie. Be careful but you don't fall into the river down there, okay? Okay. The weeds are beautiful. Look at this weed. Careful. Don't trip right there, okay? Um, that looks like it goes into the campus. Wow. It smells so good. This is a tea house, ain't it, babe?
That's what the sign says.
Yep. There's another pagoda right there.
That's probably why they call it Eastern Western.
Oh, I don't know, sweetie. The only thing I can think of is that there's a lot of Eastern influence here. So you put East and West together. Come on down. Be careful, okay?
Mhm.
You see what I mean, family? You can use bamboo to make anything. Anything. You can build houses out of bamboo, and they are nice and cool. I tell you what, we won't go to the right. Let's go to the left. Down there is where when we first started. Let's go this way. Oh, baby, look. We saw this in Egypt. I mean, this is called papyrus. Let's see, we can zoom in on it right there. Papyrus is very fibrous. They take the leaves off on top, and the long stem is dried, and then it's pulverized. And then it turns into a very, very powdery texture with a lot of filaments in it. Then they spread it all out in a thin layer. When it dries, it's rice paper.
It's papyrus paper.
Okay, papyrus, but they call it rice paper.
You sure?
I sure.
Okay.
I sure. And watch somebody say, nah, he's wrong, Tink. You're right. Okay, whatever. My goodness. That looks like a snake, doesn't it? There's the root from that tree on the right. Be careful coming down, sweetie. You see this right here? This rock is loose.
Okay.
I come
It is
to
grass.
the garden alone. This is called Bermuda grass. Very common in the southern belts of the United States. While the dew is still on the roses, in the voice I hear, falling on my ear. Oh my gosh. I get emotional. Look at that, babe.
Okay.
So beautiful. These are pine trees.
Bonsai. Big bonsai trees.
And they make bonsais out of these. These are for bonsai specifically. Oh my. Look, family. This tree is so massive. You start right there with the trunk. And it grows 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 and it keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going. There's no end to this tree. There's a lot of oxygen. That's why the dinosaurs grew so big. That's not because they had extra vitamins and minerals. They had a lot of oxygen. And oxygen causes tissue to grow. Isn't this pretty? This always reminds me of a firework display. Isn't that beautiful? It's so soft. Watch the inside of it. Beautiful. The fig tree was cut down because it did not produce. A human being can be cut down by God when he is not producing for God's kingdom. What a waste of life. That was my life. My life was a waste until I had a serious talk with God about my cancer. And I woke up.
Oop.
This is not, well, it's a pagoda, but it's a lantern is what this is. These were used on the shorelines.
Traveler's lantern.
What, honey?
Called the traveler's
Oh, there it
lantern.
is. There it is. Okay.
There you go.
Look at the species. Look, baby, golden bamboo. Look at golden bamboo. So beautiful. Jan, here, I got to zoom in on this. Let me have it. There is one that is just now growing. Watch. Right there. Look at that. That green stalk. Wow. This is golden bamboo. My favorite bamboo is red. Red. And then there's black bamboo. But this is golden bamboo. Look. Look at that. Oh, so beautiful. You can eat bamboo. When it grows out of the ground, back home in Toledo, we grow bamboo. We have many bamboo trees or plants, I should say. But when they first come out of the ground, they're only a little bit like that. You cut them. Those are called bamboo shoots. Oh, I love stir fry bamboo shoots.
This tree grew a waste can. See it?
How did they do that? Well, I hope you've had a wonderful time with us, family. We're going to show you the river as we're coming to a close on our little walk. Here's another monstrous tree. When my baby catches up with me, look at that. This is one massive tree that just will not look. I don't know where it ends. It's somewhere over there, like about 2 miles down there. No, oh, look at the banana. The banana leaves that fell and it clinged on to the tree. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right there, right there. Oh my goodness! Look, look. You know what that is? Keep going. No, no. Go up, 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 up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. What the heck is it? That's way up there. You know, come on, let's show them. Family, this is a papaya tree. And it is pretty old, to be honest with you. Of course, it's a plant, not a tree. But look at it, right there. It grew one on the right and it grew one on the left, but it went straight up. And if you look straight up there, there it is. There's a papaya. Come over here, sweetie. Come over here. I can show the papaya from this angle over here. Yeah. Dame. Dame la cámara. There it is. There it is. There it is. Zoom in, Frank. Zoom in. There he is. Oh, buddy. Can I come up there and get you? Nah, leave me alone. I'm the only one left up here. Okay. Have a good life. You, 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 you bore fruit. You are a blessing to mankind. Well, let's go all the way to the top and say goodbye. Did you show them the river, babe?
Yep. Yes.
I heard. Does this shirt say Hawaii on the back?
Yep, it
Yep.
does.
Hawaii. Aloha.
Hawaii.
Oh, look at this big bamboo shoot that fell down. Okay, let me just see if I can play with it. I know, I can fall in, but I'll be real careful. Papyrus. Oh no, I thought it was. Look at this. Ah, wow. Wow. I want to put it right back exactly where it was. Oh. Blessings on you. Blessings on you. Blessings on you. For you have blessed me with your beauty. Oh my. Holy cow. It's so majestic, so powerful, so beautiful. You hear that? You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
I swear I thought it was coming, didn't
I
you?
know they're just hitting each other. They
The
make wind
bamboo,
chimes out of bamboo.
it's hollow. So as it moves, it rubs, and it sounded like it was going into to land on us. Look, Tink, look, Tink, look, Tink. Did you see that?
Yeah, it's moving.
They're moving. We have bamboo like this in our backyard. Somebody asked me, "Why you got such tall bamboo?" I said, "Look up on top. Look on top. You see the way the bamboo is dancing and moving up there with the wind?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "I grow bamboo so that the wind has someone to play with." Look at the roots right there, baby. I can't believe the sounds. It's like it's alive.
Mm-hmm.
It's talking. I wish they could hear this, but this mic is not going to pick it up. Oh, anyways. Oh, look at this palm tree, babe. Oh, it grew against this tree right there. Over here this way. Look at that. Isn't that amazing?
Mm-hmm.
This is spooky. It's freaking me out. It makes it seem like it's going to fall on us. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Of course, bamboo is high retention. It's not going to break. It's very, very, very strong, very durable. Okie dokie, family. Let's say bye bye up here, Ben. Well, I want to thank you for hanging around with me. Too easy. God bless you all, okay? Stay strong. Pray for each other, support each other, talk to each other, lift each other, be there for each other. I try to do all those things for you. Sweet aloha. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.